guys, welcome to African Empower content that is affordable, quick and easy, and will definitely give you guys the glow that you're looking for, the glow you deserve, and the glow that I know for real that is yours. So guys, if you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, you already know how I feel about you. I love you and appreciate you for being here. So guys, today I'm just styling my hair. Okay, I have been having this hair and it's a mess. Okay, it's a mess. I'm just gonna try and style it today, and you guys are joining me on this quick hairstyle that I'm gonna be doing. I've done it before. I think I'm just doing a revamp, or actually I'm just doing a redo. So I think the last time I did this hairstyle it was 2 lines, but if you guys haven't seen that video, I'll link it up here so that you can check it out. It might be more detailed for you guys, but I'll try my best to show you guys this one as well. Can I tell you guys, the black and white filter has been my baby lately. I love it, I enjoy it, I feel like it's perfect for this channel at the moment. I push here, if you don't know, African beauty, so for women like me to be beautiful affordably so quickly, and to also get their glow with regardless of any luxury or any expensive things. We actually work with what we have. So if you know me by now, I usually just play around with what I have in the house, what I have wherever I am, just to look good. I like to look good. Getting my glow is my first #1 priority. It makes me feel good, it makes me happy, it provides good energy for me, and it gives me just a positive attitude towards life. My life is not perfect, guys, it's far away from that, but I keep going every day because I put a positive attitude. Even if I face any hiccups or any challenges there, I remember, oh, you know what, one day I'll be over this and it will be a phase and I'll learn and move. So yeah guys, basically that's my overall brief for anyone that might be new. And since I have been away for a while, I took some time off. A girl needs to rest as well. I had to balance my things. So it's April now. I'm sure I last saw you guys in March, I'm not sure, but it's April now. I dedicate my April to my financial month. So this month I am very strict on my finances when it comes to this month. Remember last month I actually dedicated my month to fitness and I was gymming. Well, I didn't achieve my 30 days. I must be honest with you guys, I only achieved 28 days. So I actually dedicated that to being rewarded by a trip or a vacation with my sisters or my girls. It was going to be a trip, but I'm canceling all of that because I couldn't make it to the month end. So since I was hard on myself, this month I'm going to start on the 15th and gym throughout the month end. So with gym, every month I'm just going to have a target. So this month is 15 days, last month it was 30 days. So I'm just starting to take it slow because I just wanted to push so hard last month and it ended up not being accomplished. God, okay, it's one of my fails, and it's one of the things that actually made me have a kind of a fallout with myself because I was just so disappointed. Okay guys, I know my hair is looking horribly. For someone that might be judgmental, they'll say, oh, did she come here with that hair? Yes girl, because I'm proud to be me and I'm just like this. I usually come here with my hair either pressed down or just combed. As you guys can see, it has nothing perfect here. We don't do perfect things, we come as natural because I want you guys to relate to me as much as possible, and I'm not trying to be fake. So right now I'm gonna be styling, but before I styled, I just wanted to talk to you guys a bit. You know, miss you guys, and I'm sure you guys miss me too. So I'm gonna start now guys. So with starting, I actually have something on my chest that has been bothering me, but I think it's a topic we'll be talking about in the middle of the video. You know how I like to have meaning behind all my hairstyles. So let me start and do the base. So
let's start. Right now I'm just going to be braiding simple straight lines going back, and then I'm going to be adding braid on top, and then you guys can pause and reverse and fast forward for you guys to learn. But I don't like to do detailed tutorials these days because I just feel like I don't have the right equipment. Like, I feel like I'll get to a point where I just do detailed, where I'll have more cameras, more focus on here, focus here. But right now, I'm just doing things by myself, so just bear with me guys on that one. I'm trying my best. If you don't see, write a request down below for me to repeat the video. I'll do a similar style to teach you guys in detail, but bear with me. I don't have my full equipment yet, but I'm working on it for me to show you all angles, right? You need quite a few cameras for that. If you're a content creator, you know that for you to get different angles at the same time while shooting a scene, you need to have different cameras. Unless you're a professional that will be moving here and here and here, or you have a team. So yeah, I'm trying my best, and I'm sure you guys are seeing that, and I'm so happy for you guys to be with me on
Not
this
looking
journey.
that scrumptious, girl. So I'm gonna start. It's a bit painful. I think I should let me spray it first.
You should know I'm not like others. You should know I'm not the one. If you trust me with your feelings.
Okay, so guys, currently I just made it a bit damp. So as you guys can see, it's more like soft. So now I'm gonna start sectioning the hair.
Make you wanna run. Only in my dreams, only
Well, let
in
me
my dreams.
detangle it.
I play fair, I don't make you leave. Oh my god. Why is it so hard to love? Only in my head, only in my head. I'm the person I should be instead. Oh my god. I'm too rough around the edges. I'm so unrefined. Can't make up my mind. 'Cause I'm too rough around the edges. Steal and cheat and lie. Make my lovers cry. 'Cause I'm too rough around the edges. Edges. Too rough, too rough, too rough.
There was a time where I thought of cutting it and starting it from scratch. Well, I think that time will arrive. I think I will one day do that, by the way. Just start it from scratch and see. But there's many attributes that contribute to hair growth, guys. Like, I'm not too hard on myself like how I used to be before. Like, lately I'm just so relaxed. So now I'm just gonna be finishing off my gel. So what I want to do is on the edges I want to put some gel.
If you trust me with your feelings, I won't make you.
Sometimes I feel like I wish I did have a hairstylist, like, guys, like a person that was dedicated to me. I do get tired. Like, I've been procrastinating to do this video. Like, I was just like not feeling it. I was just like, you know what, even now I'm pushed because I know I need to look decent. Like, that's on purr. Okay, so I'm gonna be braiding this roughly back, quiet and focused, because sometimes I understand why a lot of people don't braid and chat. This is not easy, y'all. Braiding and chatting is not easy. I can tell you that for free, honey. But I do it because I believe in entertainment, engaging, you know. And I want to master talking and braiding. I feel like I have. It's just that I don't like blowing my own horn too much. But guys, it's so cute when someone is braiding and they're talking. I like it, so that's why I do it. So guys, what I wanted to talk about, actually, like, I'm just done with it. This is how it's looking. It's just a jumbo. Well, I think you guys are gonna see with this one. I don't like pulling my hair. If you know me by now, you know that. So let me just put the gel also on this one. Well, I'm not sure if my lines are straight, child. But again, I am just trying to get them as cute as possible. When I said to you guys, I wanted us to talk about something that is like happening in our society, but we're not talking about it. So I want to take accountability to talk about it. like, okay, this is from a not like my personal experience, but someone I love was treated very badly at work, all right, by a salon. And this, I think it's very specific to today's style, because I'm doing my hair. We can talk about salon reviews. Can I tell you, I'm even gonna tell you guys what the salon name is, right? As a person that does hair and that loves to do her hair, I don't usually go to salons, you guys. Yeah, I don't usually go to salons, and I don't usually like go out for my hair to be done unless I have to, or I'm running like a lot of errands, or I just need to get my hair done quickly by someone, yabo. But anyways, we are not there. So I wanted to talk about this salon. Actually, someone close to me worked there. And can we talk about toxicness in the workplace? Like, guys, hey, that thing is real and it's happening, and I know a lot of us don't talk about it. Like, I feel like toxicness in the workplace is the new Natini abusive thing a lot of people are going through. I feel like a lot of people are going through this abuse at work, and this loved one of mine actually experienced the most toxicness at this workplace. She was working as a salon manager for these people, and they actually treated their staff so bad. She kept on telling me how toxic that place was. It was so ungrateful, and it's owned by black people. And I'm like, what have we turned into, guys? Like, you know, these days I would see, and even for myself, for the experiences I've went through, like, I've noticed that a lot of black people lately, when they become like bosses and become on that high, okay, these are the lines. Well, they actually cute on the mirror. I'm not sure if the filter is doing justice. But here it's a bit skewed, but don't worry. But I feel like, guys, when we get to receive what we prayed for, like, for instance, if someone says, oh God, please, can I be a manager of this company, and then they become that, I don't know where the toxicness comes from, or a lot of people are angered from how they were treated when they grew up. There's so much toxicness in managers, like especially bosses, like black mostly. Like, I'm gonna say this in particular and say, if you know yourself, Uguti, you're very abusive. Like, guys, we need to actually, I feel like I wanted to talk about this in a panel. I didn't want this to be my own opinion only, you know. I wanted this to be like spoken in a panel with other people, where it's like we discuss these issues, because, guys, hi, the toxicness, I don't know, it's like we are trying to bring apartheid, but we are bringing it towards ourselves now. It's race on race now. It's no longer a different race on a different race. No, now it's race on race. I don't know if they still call it apartheid or what, but that's how it seems to be. Like, it's so toxic. I pray that there's change regarding that, because she experienced the most toxicness. And I even prayed to God. I was like, God, if I went through like occupational abuse, can my loved ones not go through the same? Because can I be the only one that goes through it? Because if I went through it, I wouldn't want anyone else to go through it. You know what I mean? So she went through that. Apparently, that salon pays people very late. People are not paid in time. She had to request. You know where I saw the red flag? Can I tell you where I saw the red flag? When she told me that she had to request for her contract, and they already wanted her to work. And you know how they'll be like, no, we need you to work for a few days so that we can see how you work, which means that you'll be working for free, right? I feel like I wish we were trained on how to handle these kind of things at school. Got that. clearly someone is hiding these things so that they can keep on abusing people. So in Gemini, I hate the occupational abuse, guys. It's so toxic. Like, I remember watching a video of this lady and saying she resigned, she thanks God for that resignation. You know, even for her, this loved one I'm talking about, I don't want to expose her because I don't feel like I've asked for permission. So how I felt about the whole situation, first of all, I was mad because it's a salon, and as we all know, like, if you're someone that loves to do hair, well, I know that I like to do my hair, but I'm not sure about other people's hair because I can be lazy sometimes. But what I can tell you is, when it comes to salons, I'm very critical. Like, I'll criticize because I'll be like, when I go out there to explore a salon for someone who always does her hair, not that I'm a perfect hairstylist for myself either, but I do my best to look decent, right? So when I would want to go there on the salon, I want to get the best, like, because I want it to feel like a vacation, you know. So for these people, I feel like they've already exposed themselves. Uguti, they don't treat their workers well. They are so mean to the workers. The stories she used to tell me about how that lady, apparently even worse, the boss is a lady, she would tell them how she will just belittle them. I hate that thing, bruv. Like, I haven't even done my hair on that salon, but the way I remember I went there 3 times because I had to take lunch for her at that workplace. I could even feel the vibe. It's not nice. It's like they are just working for survival. So this salon, I really rated, out of a 10, I rated a 0, a big 0, because if you're going to treat your employees bad and just expect business, for me, I just see a falling business, or SARS is looking for you. I never wish you good, because why would you treat another person badly? And this thing of races treating each other bad nowadays, it's so unattractive. Like, it's like we survive from discriminating race by race, and now it has gone to discriminating your own race. Like, that's so bad. Like, I hate that with a passion, and it is negative energy, so you know what's it. I'm not impressed. But they just left a bad taste on my mouth. Like, I wouldn't even recommend anybody to go there if it was me. Like, if I had that much influence, I would just say no. Or just say people should go and, like, do the quality surveys or the quality checks for themselves. Like, people are just working there, but they are unhappy. The hairstylists, the nail techs, like, they just work to survive. Like, how horrible. Like, what kind of a society are we living in these days to just work for survival? Like, it's never a happy time anymore for working. You just work for survival. What the heck? I feel like as a society we must address this toxicness at a workplace, because yes, we need money, but should we suffer for it? A stupid person would say yes because maybe they've been abused and they feel like another person should be as well. But I always say, if you've gone through a painful thing, if you're a good person and you went through a painful thing, obviously you wouldn't want another person to go through the same pain, right? You just wish to advise them to not go through the same pain, right? But if you are going to be like, no, these people are soft, we went through this and this and this, they must feel it as well, I feel like you're a psychopath and you just need help with your brain and mental health. Because wishing bad on others, remember, it's not a good thing, man. Just remember that, okay, you're treating them bad for the money, good, but that money will die and live in the world, and you probably leave it for your kids who don't even care about how hard you worked and just blow it. And guess what? They will blow it, because really, they don't care if you worked hard. You probably abused them even. So Nami really, I would just blow it. Okay guys, I already sectioned these, like, so this is the only hair I have in the house. So if I ain't sees it's gonna be a problem. How many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many do I have? 5. So that means I need to be smarties. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the long parts and with the short ones. Yeah, I think that strategy is a smart one. Let me try and see if I can't just get it to work. So I have this. Let me show you guys in color, because I feel like you guys might not be seeing properly what I'm seeing, right? Ding 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 ding. We wanna look good. So guys, these are the lines. Well, I'm an African child, so don't come here acting like you don't know that, wanting perfect hair and all that. This is what I'm working with, this is what I have, and this is what I accept. Danko. Yes, I really need my studio so that you can see everything. God's timing is the best time, right? So this is how she be looking, honey boo boo girl. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna start. I want to go back to the black and white felder, but I'm just gonna leave it at here. So I'm gonna start. I am going to be separating the hair like so. Yeah, I'm gonna start with a small scale like this. Bigger, so I'm gonna start from small to big to bigger, right? So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing right now. Oh. Yeah, Zine. But guys, overall about what we were talking about, I just feel like, well, the salon I'm talking about, by the way, it's bob cuts. Those are the people I'm talking about. I don't have any beef with them. It's just that I don't like their management system. They abuse people, they pay people late, they do all sorts of kind of things, and I hate that about that type of business. If you don't think for your employees, child, my belief is that karma will find you. It might find you in your SARS, but it will find you, because those people are there because they need work. So they're not there for you to abuse them, they're just there for work. Like, they work for their families, they go back, whatever 2 cents you give them, they can use it to buy bread or whatever they need to buy. And because you're privileged to have the resources to hire, you feel like you can be abusive. Watch your life, because like, I don't like that. I wish before people supported businesses, they knew how the bosses are. But again, let me start. I'm just gonna take the smallest one, right? And then this is what I'm gonna do. And we're starting with the long, right? So this is what I'm gonna do. I like to wrap so that it doesn't, and then give valley, and then I do this, and then when I come here, I just tie one side and pull like this. So I wanted to leave a middle for, like, I want it to be like this, one on the other side, one on the other side. Yes, and sometimes it's not easy to explain in English. Can I also tell you a funny thing about work? We go to school, we study in English, we learn interviews in English, and then you get a job where the company speaks Zulu. And then you're like, oh well, you guys, because even if it's not isiZulu but it's Venek, and then you're like, guys, what was the reason? It's so easy to unplait. I've done this before. It's the easiest to unplait. You just cut it, unless you want to reuse hairpiece. You know, like how we also do hairpiece reuse. We are so creative. 2 cents will be to treat your team well. Remember, as much as you think you make them, they make you too. Like I always say, treating your team the right way is the best way, because that determines your success and your longevity. So if you're going to treat them snacks and think they are nothing without you, and trust me, chances for you staying in the game for long, because you lose the good people. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. You lose good people along the way, and your relevance, your name, your principles, yes, you would lose the basic standards of a business person or entrepreneur, which is having standards, having principles, living by your word. But also, I think I didn't have to make it this long, yes, but it's too late now to turn back. Too late to turn back now. Too late to turn back now. I also think it's because I really don't have that mentality of fearing someone because of money. I just respect, like I fear the Lord. A human being, I respect that being, because at the end of the day, I'm not here for them. I don't believe they're here for me. We are all here to just survive and live and be okay. Yeah, but let me, you know, sometimes we can blame the workers, guys. So I'm not trying to be on their side when it comes to bad customer service, but you know, sometimes there's people that arrive at work in the morning and they're already shouted at in the morning, honey, and you'd find your shift is way long, like it's far from over, and then that same person needs to deal with customers. Like, guys, let's stop this thing. Like, I'm serious. Like, even the one God, I'm not a saint as well. I'm not saying I'm a saint, but these things are things that I feel like we should just have this worm in our mind and talk about them. And obviously they'll threaten you if you were to bring a topic like this in a table, in a business table. I'm sure you'd have to resign, because they would probably try to make you feel bad for speaking your mind or speaking the truth. That's the kind of society we're living in. How do we solve this? How do we, us as a people, like, how do we stop this? Like, we want money, we need resources to survive, but do we really have to go through the pain? So I guess what I'm trying to say is, that toxicness in occupation is a disease that a lot of people are suffering from, and they can't talk about it because they have no choice but to work. So now you'd find a lot of people suffering from mental health issues or diseases or illnesses because, number one, they are suffering inside and they are not speaking out, and they are just doing it for the money, for the bills to be paid. You know, I know growing up we were taught that we must work hard, because when you work hard you can become successful, guys. Can I tell you what I've learned in my adulting days, in my adulting era? I've learned Uguti. It's not actually the hard work, it's the smart work for me, because a lot of people that work hard sometimes don't get the fruits of their labor. That's a human nature for me. Like, I've never seen anybody that makes people feel good end up having nothing or ends up struggling. I know some people used to have this thing of, when you are too good in life you die fast, but I don't believe it. I believe the times have changed now. Like, those days are gone. Okay guys, let me do the other side so that we can start braiding and I can get out of your face. I'm sure you're tired of me talking about this, but it's an educational thing. I would just want us to all be, I always want to open this worm in your mind and leave you thinking.
You will never understand what you put me through, and you never be a good lover, a good lover. At first I believed I was the lucky one, but I was just fooling myself, fooling myself. You think you can talk sense to me, like we are gonna be okay. We're not okay, yeah. So is this gonna take all night? Don't wanna waste no more time, yeah, you're damn right. Already gave you my loved ones, but now I'm fed up, gonna take it all back.
So right now I'm just going to be braiding backwards. So I will start with the one I started with in the beginning. So we almost done.
Okay, yeah. So is this gonna take all night? Don't wanna waste no more time, yeah, you're damn right. Already gave you my loved ones, but now I'm fed up, gonna take it all back. Cause we're a no-go. I know that I do better solo, so move along, forgotten shadow. Better get it right.
Okay guys, so I am done with this hairstyle, guys. I don't want to lie to you, it was a mission. Like, I didn't realize this hair braid was gonna trouble me so much, but it did. But guys, thank you so much for joining me. This is the end of the video. Just to clear it up at the end, this is how everything is looking. I just have to work on my baby hair every morning, but this is currently what I wanted to do actually, because I really want to do that cute bun. You see that cute bun that is done like this every morning? Yeah, but for now I'm just gonna leave the hair like this. Yo guys, what a momish. Yeah, but to this one, it showed me flames, y'all. Like, my fingers are so painful. I'm so lucky that I used my natural nail. This hairstyle was definitely a difficult one. It showed me that, you know what, the meaning behind it was linked.
And fake a smile until I look away, but